Hey guys, welcome back for another recipe video. Today we'll be making one of my favorite desserts, Latiya. Latiya is basically cake topped with a vanilla custard and cinnamon. For this recipe, you'll need your choice of sponge cake or pound cake, 2 eggs, a can of evaporated milk, vanilla extract, 1/4 cup of butter, unsalted, 1/4 cup of cornstarch, cinnamon to sprinkle on top, 7 tablespoons of sugar, and 1 2/3 cup of water. I start off by slicing the cake into pieces so I could put them into the dish that I'll be serving the Latiya in. It's really up to you how thick you would like your slices. I usually use my knife as a guide, but after having made this for quite a while, I can just eyeball how thick I want them. I'll be using an 8x12 dish, and all we have to do is fit the cake pieces onto the bottom so that it's evenly covered. Now I'm going to set this aside so we can work on our custard. In a pot, put our 1/4 cup butter, 1 2/3 cup of water, 7 tablespoons of sugar, and 1 can of evaporated milk. We're going to put this on a medium heat and bring it to a gentle boil. In the meantime, we're going to make a slurry, which will be our thickener. Take the 1/4 cup cornstarch and mix in some water. Gradually add in water until you have a smooth mixture. Now we're going to prep our eggs. You're going to crack 2 eggs into the bowl. And now we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Beat the eggs and vanilla until well combined. Now back to our custard. You can see that there are little bubbles coming up, so now we know it's coming up to temp. We're going to want to mix that well before we start adding in our eggs. Normally I would recommend adding in the eggs gradually and continuing to whisk, but my daughter was crying, so I was kind of in a hurry to do this. Make sure to keep stirring so that you don't get any lumps of scrambled eggs. You want to keep stirring so that the eggs get evenly distributed. Once it seems like the mixture is getting back up to temperature, we're going to add in our slurry. Make sure to mix well before adding it in. You're going to want to make sure to keep stirring here as well because you don't want any lumps or clumps to develop at the bottom. And you'll notice that the custard has already gotten a lot thicker. So now I'm going to use a spatula and I'll get all those foam bubbles that developed on the side and just fold them in. And now it's time to pour it over our cake. You'll know it's the right consistency when you can pour it on top and the cake pieces don't float up or try to float. When it's too watery, it has a tendency to make your cake rise. Now I'm just gonna even it out with a spatula. And here's my daughter. She really wants it now, but it's not ready. And now we're topping it off with cinnamon. It's up to you how much or how little you like. I usually like quite a bit of cinnamon on top. Now you're gonna pop it in the fridge for at least 4 hours. This is after 2 hours. I had to serve some up for my daughter because she just couldn't wait. Here it's definitely not as set as I usually like it to be, but my daughter couldn't wait, so mama's gotta do what mama's gotta do. And she's just dying for a bite of it here. And here's what a couple more hours makes it look like. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know how you like this recipe and any other recipes you'd like to see. Take care. Bye.